Hello everyone, today's video is very important in my opinion. We are going to be battling out two concealers, the Tarte Shape Tape cult favorite and the new-ish e.l.f. 16HR Camo Concealer. I've used both of these. I like both of these. They're very similar to me when I use them on different days. So today we're going to be battling it out to find out which concealer is better. This e.l.f. concealer I believe is $5. The Tarte Shape Tape retails for $27. So there's a big price difference. We are going to get into everything, how it applies, the coverage, the finish once it's freshly applied, and at the end of the day I will be doing a check-in to see how it looks. I have a decent amount of lines under my eyes or wrinkles, so we're really going to get a good idea of which one is creaseless. In my opinion, that's impossible. Every concealer creases with me, but there's some that look way worse than others, so we'll see how that looks. In the demo of the application of these concealers, something weird's going on with my camera, and my camera's acting really weird in this video. I don't want to refilm it because then it's not an authentic comparison, because I already know how they work after filming this. So I'm gonna keep this video up. Some weird shit's happening, so I'm sorry. Hopefully it's not too much of an eyesore, but if you can ignore it, then keep on watching. Okay, so we're zoomed in and I want to go ahead and swatch the two of these colors so that you guys can see them side by side, just the ones that I have. So in the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, I have the shade Light Sand, and in the e.l.f. 16HR Camo, I didn't even realize this, Light Sand in both shades. That is so weird. I wonder if e.l.f. copied all the shades. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. They look pretty similar in the tube, but we'll see how they swatch right next to each other. All right, so like I said, this is the Tarte Shape Tape, and this one is the e.l.f. 16HR Camo. Hopefully you guys can tell that this one is a little bit more pink and this one is a little bit more yellow. So I'm looking at my flip screen and something is going on with my camera. I'm hoping that this video isn't complete trash, because something's not right with it. I'm hoping it's gonna resolve itself before we go too far into the video, but if some weird stuff is happening with everything, my apologies. I'm not sure what's going on with my camera right now. I just have foundation on. I did my eyebrows and my eyes. What was I saying? Okay, so I've used both of these concealers. I like both of them. The e.l.f. one is surprisingly really good. The only thing I'm going to say is that the formula is very matte. So if you have dry skin or combination skin and you tend to deal with dryness really anywhere, I noticed one day my under eyes, I didn't think they were dry, but when I put this on, it was super patchy and didn't look cute, but most days this looks really, really good. Let's start with the e.l.f. So it's your typical doe-foot, but I will say, I don't know if you guys can tell, but no, probably not. There's a lot of product that comes off. I try not to use too much of this because honestly, it's really pigmented. You guys are going to see how far that goes. Also, this dries really, really fast. I'm going to take the cleaner side of my sponge and buff this out. You got to work quick with this because it dries so fast and you don't want that harsh line. Alright, so there's the difference. As you guys can see, a little bit of this went a really long way. It looks really good over pores. I'm curious how this would look all over the face, like if I were to use this as a foundation, because the formula of this is really nice. I don't think I have super dark under eyes, so I can't really tell how full the coverage is, but on me it looks really, really full coverage. Let's go ahead and do the other side with the Tarte Shape Tape. This comes out way cleaner, but you know, for the price point, you really can't beat it. I'm gonna go in with like the same amount just to see how they compare. I'm gonna go in with a different sponge. I'm hoping you guys are gonna be able to tell, but I feel like the e.l.f. side has more coverage. I feel like you could see redness or just darkness right here. And looking at it up close, yeah, I get way more coverage with the e.l.f. And I'm kind of really surprised. So I'm gonna add more of the Tarte, build it up a little bit more, which I'm just kind of surprised right now. I've never tested them together, and that's just really strange. I finished applying the concealers. They both look good. I'm hoping when I play this back and edit it, you guys will be able to tell the coverage difference of how much more coverage you get with the e.l.f. I don't know if that's just me or what. I will say that the e.l.f. does look drier, like my skin doesn't look as good as it does with the Tarte. But the e.l.f. had more coverage with just one coat. Yeah, that's so far the only differences I can tell. And I moisturize really, really, really well. So what I'm going to do is just set my under eyes with some translucent powder and finish the rest of my makeup, and I will be back with another update to see how it looks under makeup. Yeah, under makeup. I'll be right back. Okay, so I looked back at the clip before because I noticed the camera was being really funny and I saw a lot of fuzzy stuff going on around my hair. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave that clip in because it shows the application of the concealer. Hopefully it's not too big of an eyesore. I made some adjustments and it looks fixed, but it's also kind of hard to tell. So if the fuzzing keeps going on, I'm really sorry, but we're just gonna keep it moving. So I finished applying the rest of my makeup, and honestly, okay, the e.l.f. concealer has more coverage in my opinion. It went a lot farther. I didn't have to use 2 layers to get the coverage I wanted. The Tarte Shape Tape, I don't know if the one that I have is a dud, but it didn't have as much coverage as the e.l.f. concealer, so I had to put 2 layers. But the e.l.f. concealer side looks drier and patchier, just like the texture is just not as smooth, and the Tarte Shape Tape is smoother. It doesn't look dry. Yeah, other than that, the colors, I mean, once it's blended out, it looks the same. I don't know, so far so good on both of these. That's the only difference I can see right now. I'm gonna do the final check-in at the end of the night with my vlog camera. You're killing me, Smalls. And if you know what movie this t-shirt or quote is from, then you know what's up. Right now it's 7:11. It's been on for probably 6 hours. I'm super greasy as per usual, but it's been a long day. I was out and about, 70-degree weather, 73. And I worked out, took a shower, so justified, you know what I mean? Let's kind of go into how it looks. I am creasing, but that is an always situation. I will say the Tarte Shape Tape is looking a little bit better. This one is just kind of patchy a little bit. It's not like a drastic difference between the two. I think the only major difference is the finish. They're both matte, but the Tarte Shape Tape is a little bit smoother, and this one is a little bit more dry of a formula. So if you have dry skin, it might not look too good, the e.l.f. concealer. But if you have oily skin or combination skin, dryness isn't that much of an issue for under your eyes, then you might really like the e.l.f. concealer, especially if you don't have a lot of lines. But it doesn't look bad, honestly. For $5 versus $27, they look so similar. It's unreal. If I had to recommend, I really don't know. I really like the e.l.f. concealer. I've been using it a lot lately. I think if you're into maybe finding a cheaper alternative, maybe for the days that you don't need an absolutely stunning, like perfect under eye, but pretty damn close, then I'd go with the e.l.f. And maybe for nights out, or you're going on a date, or you just want to look a little bit more put together, go with the Tarte. But honestly, these are so close. I think the e.l.f. one is honestly better than the Makeup Revolution concealer. I just didn't find that one to be that great. This one is so damn close to the Tarte. It's crazy. So I mean, definitely approve of this concealer. It's great. I mean, they killed it with the formula. I just wish it was a little bit smoother. But honestly, if you're wearing this on both eyes, it looks great, and you really don't even notice that it's a little less smooth than the Tarte Shape Tape. So, amazing, amazing, amazing concealer. I highly recommend. It's $5, and it's so pigmented. I only went in with one layer. The Tarte, I went in with 2. So there are the results. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It lets me know you guys are enjoying the content. And make sure, if you enjoyed this video, you subscribe so that you can see future videos. And make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when I upload a new video. I will see you hopefully really soon with another video. Bye guys.